How's everybody doing? Living Legend, try now. Lovely to see you all. Welcome to the stream. Oh, hello, hello, hello. I do apologize that I have been rather busy the last little bit. It was not my intention to be so, but things got a little wild for a bit. Why is this not working? There we go. Okie dokie. Living Legend, Hawk Godly, good to see you both. Welcome. Okay.
Cursed Sotek spawn.
Hunt down those lizard trinkets.
Oh man, some of y'all are very excited to have alerts back. You just finished the What If stream and it was awesome. I'm so glad to hear that. The What If stream was a fun experiment. I need to kind of go back and look at it to see what like the metrics and stuff are. I am trying to start being better about actually looking at analytics because I tend to just ignore them. But I need to start being better about that. But welcome to the stream, everyone. Hope you're all having a lovely day. Yeti and Brainbug, good to see you both. Brainbug, thank you very much for the 45 months. Jesus Christ. That is a unholy amount of time. Did I upset the Fishman? I always upset the Fishman. Always. Forever and always. They keep calling me about my extended land warranty and I never respond. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna do this little thing real quick. Just realized I need to be smart. Refill. Alright, there we go. I was just like, oh right, I need to do a thing. Alrighty, hopefully you're all doing well today. It's lovely to see you as always. Man, did y'all see that, did y'all see that ding dang, my brain just shut down for a second. Have y'all seen that old ding dang Astartes 2 trailer? That was something. Short 9000, good to see you on the stream. Christopher, thank you for the super chat. ALTDORF, I prefer alt-dwarfs. I prefer traditional dwarfs. Oh, I prefer the classics. Thank you very much. All right, let's get this party moving. Yeah, I was working on the next DLC proposal video. As I also finished recording the last of the, Kislev rework videos. That's done. Just waiting for good old, or poor old, editor, Skeleton to finish editing it. But, that's done with, so that'll be coming out nice and soon here. And you know, we'll go from there. But overall, I'm Pretty pleased with how things are moving along. So I'm working on the Norska video now. They fixed the Skaven scrapbook. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, the patch notes were pretty decent. I don't think I could complain easily about those. All right, so, man, I'm trying to remember what we were doing when we ended last time, because we took a good little bit off. So the big things were that the Wood Elves have just gone batshit crazy, and of course are coming for me with the Wrath of 1,000 Suns, which I am not particularly looking forward to. But I'm not the only person they're at war with, so there is that. But unfortunately, they're not at war with the Empire, which sucks. I don't know why the Empire got to escape their wrath, but the Skaven didn't. So that's not great. But I'm kind of just abandoning caution and heading for ALTDORF as fast as I can, because I want to get a successful WAAAGH. So I think we're just gonna beeline for ALTDORF. And not worry about the rest. But our Savage Orc army is down in the south. We just took the capital of Rapunzel's little empire. So Blazkak here is going to do his best to kneecap Rapunzel. So hopefully we can get like a peace treaty with her and not have to fight in the south anymore. But we definitely have a Wood Elf problem coming for our western border. And I've got all these damn Imperials making a mess of things. So let's go kill some folks. Did I see the new rules for GITS and AOS? Do you mean the new units? I saw a brief flash that looked like one of the worst stat lines I've ever seen. But lovely to see you all. Things are happening. Things are grooving. Okay. It's mostly cavalry backed up with a little bit of shooting. So I honestly think I'm fine being a little more aggressive. I think it's going to be better for us to kind of just get up in his face and punch him.
Tech 27 SSG X100. What are your thoughts on the mod for Bannerlord 2 that makes the game into Warhammer Fantasy?
I don't have an opinion on it because I haven't played it yet. A lot of people have been telling me that I need to play it. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. And I do apologize for that. It is on my to-do list. I saw Turin started playing it, and he seems to be having a really good time with it. So, yeah, you know, I'd like to play it. I haven't gotten around to it just yet. The Outriders, I think, is a good target for my Wyvern. Though my Wyvern is probably going to rampage almost as soon as the fight starts, which is not great.
Peasant! Peasant!
I guess we could have the River Trolls hold off the Knights of the Black Rose. I just don't want them on my, I don't really care if the garrison dies. This is the garrison. Y'all can just protect my, war machines to the best of your ability. Big thing I want to do here is just slam into this and kill as much as I possibly can really, really fast. So I think we want to keep our little character squad there separate. And then we should be good to just slam into them on the other flank. Why don't y'all just come back and protect these? The trolls will be fine for just a minute. But yeah, hopefully everyone's doing well. Yeah, I want to play that. Have I ever played Kingdom Come Deliverance? No, but I do know the second one's about to come out, which is pretty cool. For people that are, you know, interested in that. That is rather exciting. Alright. Overall, my lads should do pretty well. I'd like to bring down that steam tank as fast as possible. Let's see. Let's get this on them. Do this. Pop all the goodies. Where's my shaman? He's fighting, and I really don't want him to be. We're gonna tell the black orcs to be a little more defensive-minded. Summon some wyverns to get down on the handgunners. Get the shaman out of combat so he can start dancing. And then we're gonna do a big stomp over here. We're gonna WAAAGH. Okay, we got through that. Start throwing around some more buffs. Actually surprised at how well the let's see if I can kill this enemy general real fast. You help out over here. Let's get rid of some free company militia. The pigs are doing fine, which is good. Shaman is fighting more than I want him to be, which is not ideal, but it's whatever. We can go for a headbutt on all the archers and stuff. Brain bursta. Go ahead and pull that. Tell our trolls to run into this mess. Wall's starting to show up. Tell the archers to focus these guys. Pigs are fighting and winning. Oh my god, shut down the archers. They hurt. Not archers. People with guns. The pew-pews. Let's do this over here, maybe? You go this way, you go this way. Let's WAAAGH. You lot, come after these nerds. Let's make Rugplugs a bit better at fighting. You go after him, you go after him, you go after him. You go join them. Summon a wyvern to help out. And we can do, here we go, around that. I'm gonna go over and get on this steam tank here. Pop my mangler and go chew that up. Get on him. Turn, go over here. Get on them. Y'all can turn off this stance. Over this way. I'm being shot and it hurts. It hurts my feelings very much. Chase him. So you can get on them. Alright, they're starting to break. Okay. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Alright, so we're just gonna run down people as fast as we can. I'm gonna bring my shaman back this way. Yeah, all that's left is the... Y'all can go ahead and switch on your damage buff and help me kill this thing. Should be able to cleave apart that steam tank really, really fast. All that. I'm gonna go ahead and pop off potion of healing. We're gonna send our pigs to wipe up as much stuff as they can. Black Orc Big Boss is killing Hawkland long rifles, which is good in case I have to chase these guys. Want you to go kill these guys. Shaman, we're gonna be doing brain burstas and headbutts everywhere to try and kill as many people as we can. Alright, that went pretty okay. But anyway, yeah, things are coming along, getting projects done, you know, all good stuff, all good stuff. Did I use it? Yeah, I did, okay. Alright, that was definitely a little painful, but we got a good number of kills in, that's the important thing. I don't think y'all are gonna catch, well, y'all are pretty fast, you might catch them. You kill a few of them, but then we can come over and kill the tank gunners. Alright, and then we can summon a wyvern over here to go land on those demigryphs. I'm gonna kill these Hawkland long rifles to the best of my ability.
Bring it on. Check out my weapons.
Right, Gorbad. Gonna headbutt ya.
See. Trolls will probably catch them first.
Biggest brutally storm over there.
Yeah, send in the trolls, send in the trolls. And that one. Alright, good. Because if we chase this guy, we don't want him to have any black powder. Because if I can get rid of all the black powder, then he'll die in like 2 seconds. Alright, there we go. Hawk had a real chill work week. Most exciting thing was one of our small animal buildings accidentally set up their smoke alarm, but otherwise a couple easy shifts. Nothing was actually on fire. Oh, that's good. They just got to put it back in the vacuum and kicked up so much dust, set it off. Ugh. Snow leopard cubs are enjoying a different enclosure. That's adorable sounding. When will CA give us our well-deserved Lisbon crisis? But yeah, I feel like Cetra will become a vampire.
Early Artist 95 cheered. X100. Yay, an afternoon stream again. Happy WAAAGH.
Gorbad, Iron
Claw. You're maxed out. Let's do training. We're gonna have to pretty much manually do almost every single Gorbad fight for a bit. Because that's gonna be... Because I don't want to take unnecessary losses. There might be like a super rare scenario where we don't do that. We also probably need to start preparing a new army to deal with wood elves. How are we gonna deal with a wood elf army? That's the real question.
Boss of the Iron Claw tribe.
That is not easy to answer. What's gonna be the best way to deal with just mass wood elves? Probably, I would think we might need like mass elves. We're probably gonna be better off with maybe like black orcs, regular boar boys, not biggins, but regular boar boys for the shields. But I can upgrade my guys to have shields though. Now that I think about it, 'cause they've got bronze shields. Yeah. I'm just gonna send in like Gorbad by himself because he can heal, and I'll just back him up with the shaman.
War forever. Looking for me?
Ain't something smashing.
Let's do this. Shaman.
And now that they're all surrounding him, I can just use magic.
Gotta smash the rules.
Sigma demands blood.
See my gaze. Boss of the Iron Claw tribe. Gotta cast spells.
They're all yours, Big Daddy. Go get them. That was about as perfect of a cast as that gets. We're gonna summon a wyvern over here. Just help hunt these dudes down.
My spell's strong.
God, I really hate the whole flying units don't run very fast anymore.
Iron
There we go.
Gorbad Iron Claw. Dwarf flows in me. Meat Gork and more.
Nicely done. All right, full massacre. Spiders, you think? I worry that the spiders aren't going to have enough leadership to just, like, survive the punishment of wood elf shooting. Well, our spider legendary lord is way too far away. He's not gonna be able to get here in time. And I need him holding off Kislev.
Based on them gates. Gorbad, Iron Claw.
So I could hit Gristle Valley. And just mop up some kills there, but I feel like the better plan would probably just be to run north.
Listen close, boys.
That's probably gonna be the better plan, just to run north and stay in defensive stances, and hope that like Elspeth attacks me.
Who needs stabbing?
We could bring Furt down with like a big Squig and Night Goblin army, because I feel like an actual Night Goblin army wouldn't be terrible against Wood Elves.
Front to arrive.
God, there's so many fucking elves. I really regret having
Gobbo War Boss!
like in-game campaign turned on or in-game turned on for this. What am I doing with Grotshod? I could let him heal for a turn, or I could hit this Empire army in like second run. I think it might be better to pull back for and get like one big turn of healing in. Yeah, get everything back up to full.
Savage, great shaman! Huh?
Alright, this might blow up in our face, but we'll see how it does. Because, I mean, Ragnik's doing a good job holding the north.
Magic's ready.
Yeah, I guess... I guess...
Who's the boss?
Boar rush on the Elves chariots? Yeah, maybe a mix. I don't think Squigs will be bad. The trick will be not to invest too heavily. Night Goblins are going to be fine. But we could get some Black Orcs with shields to give us a bit more of a staying power. I think some... Stone Trolls will actually, I think, be really good. Because Stone Trolls will have that good missile resistance. And then let's get a Doom Diver Catapult as well. That'll do for the moment. Alright.
What now?
Let's get some more scrap upgrades going here. Well, yeah, let's max out the gear on our biggins. I think for that Night Goblin, if we also get like a shaman or a troll hag, giant river troll hag, and a Night Goblin shaman, that would probably help out quite a bit.
Talk. I ain't cleaving you in half yet.
What do you want? No, I'm not joining any more wars, dude. I am all warred out. What's the best greenskin doom stack? Oh, pfft, yeah, right. All right, bring it on, bitch. I would guess the best. I would think the best greenskin doom stack is going to depend a little bit on. Well, it's going to depend on who your lord is, but generally speaking, it's probably going to be a mixture of Black Orcs, Biggins, with a mixture of like the ROR range units, because Greenskins have some like really good ROR range units. I can't see him, and I don't like that. But he's got artillery. I also have artillery, but he's got much more of a focus on... he's got much more of a focus on like Hochland long rifles, so I think us being aggressive is good. But I would say using a lot of the RORs is really, really strong, because Greenskins have some of the best ranged RORs in the game. From like Ruglugs, Armored Orcs to the Night Goblin, the Rusty Errors, because of their armor sundering, which makes for like a really fucking disgusting combo. They are all particularly powerful. You also have a lot of things like the I would say the your big thing is probably going to be Black Orcs. Trolls are really good, so probably reinforcing them with either River Trolls for the debuff or Stone Trolls, just because Stone Trolls are like really fucking hard. Like they're dead hard. And just probably kind of going from there. You'll probably end up in a place that you can, you know, work some magic. Okay. I want you two in a group, and then I want all of you in a group, and then I want you in a group, and then I want you in a group. Oh, include the trolls in this group, and then we'll leave you kind of in reserve for the moment, and y'all will be in reserve for a moment, and let's hope that he deploys right in front of me. Good enough. Charge, 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 charge. Okay, I want all archers on Elspeth. Go ahead and tell all the Black Orcs to get their shields up, pop all my buffs. Elspeth is diving on my orcs, so we're gonna tell them to go melee crazy. And our shaman is gonna do buffs. And I'm gonna start popping buffs. We should be able to melt her in like 5 seconds. Oh, but now she runs away though, that's not nice. Bring down the Wyvern to start messing with ranged units. Our shaman needs to get over here. Okay. I want you. Okay, Elspeth is dead. Awesome. We need to push into the ranged units. Y'all can put your shields back up as we run over into this mess. Black Or, you come over this way. Y'all hop on them. We need to shut this shit down. I want y'all shooting at the Demigriffs, that's fine. We're gonna WAAAGH. Our shaman is gonna move up a bit, and we're gonna do an overcast brain bursta. Get some buffs on the biggins. And I'm gonna start dancing. Bring the Wyvern down over on these guys. Shut down the war machines, please. Shut down all the ranged stuff, please. You chase them, you chase them. Alright, and then I want all of my Boy Biggins on the land ship, along with Gorbad on the land ship.
This is the thing.
We're gonna do, here we go, over here. Bring down the Wyvern on top of these guys. Go ahead and pop my potion of healing, because the fight's almost over. Alright, and the land ship's gonna blow up any second now. Okay. Kaboom! Ow, that actually hurts.
Here I go. The battle. Time for slaughter.
Okay, y'all hold your fire. And we're gonna run down as many targets as we can. Hold your fire. Let's try and minimize casualties against our own people here. Alright, and then we're just gonna run down as many people as we can with a lot of our units that are showing up now. Nope, nope, you go that way. That's fine. Okay. Cool. So that should crush Elspeth for a good bit, which I'm totally fine with. Let the wall deal with this shit. Wolf Riders go after them. Y'all help him. Yep, just mop them up, mop them all up. Give us as many post casualties as possible. Happy Chinese New Year. Oh, is it the Chinese New Year? Well, if so, then yeah, Happy New Year to y'all. Anyone who may be celebrating that. Alright, we can just speed up time now as we finish wiping peoples out. Drop the Wyvern Summon over here. Give the Goblin Riders a little more oomph. Dual Lance. Wolf Riders getting exhausted. They're like, chasing is hard. All right, pretty good massacre for us. Our WAAAGH army took a little damage, but that's all right. Hey Sotek, WAAAGH shared some Cathay army. Yes, I saw that video. I also saw the Astartes 2 trailer. Yes, the Astartes 2 trailer is awesome. Looks really, really good. I can't forget his name. Keep forgetting his name. Sayama or Samya or something like that. The animator behind that is amazing. He actually just released a trailer on his personal channel, like showing off the projects he's been up to over the years, and like, god damn, dude, he's such a gifted animator. I will be eternally jealous that the fantasy community doesn't have an animator like that. God, what I would do to get us someone who had such a deep love for fantasy that was that gifted at animating. That would truly be a magical thing. And yes, I saw Valrek's video on Cathay. I think it makes sense. It sounds, the starting box sounds pretty reasonable. I mean, it sounds like it's probably, from what he described, because I did watch the video, it's, to me, sounds like a good mixture of, like, peasants, Jade Lancers, Jade Warriors. It also sounds like there's a good chance we're gonna see,
You're the boss.
it also sounds like we're gonna maybe see things like, what? So Jade Lancers, Jade Infantry. Sounds like we're gonna see Jade Crossbowmen, Peasant Archers, Peasant Spearmen. It sounds like there's either gonna be a Sky Lantern or a, whatever the bigger version is, but either a Sky Junk or a Sky Lantern. And then it sounds like there might be a Shukengun Lord. One of the kids of the Dragon Children might be in there as well. That one's a little difficult to tell, just from listening. to what he was describing, but that's kind of what it sounded like to me. Okay.
This magic is real.
Why don't you head for... Well, you know what? I don't want to underwaste it.
It comes. That works. This way.
Yeah, you start heading for Katarin.
Send me to battle.
You're all healed up,
Wife and
so why don't you move towards Waldenhof?
what do you
Gorbad, you're not in range of any settlements unless I want to double back to ALTDORF. I don't think I do. I think I just want to keep pressing onwards.
First.
Um,
Great shaman.
you are making a mess down here, but that's what you're supposed to do, so I'm cool with it. They're not in reinforcement range of each other. Well then.
Grouse for thought.
Now they are, but you're in march stance, and your army really sucks.
Stop.
So I think I'm fine running in here and shouting "Wah!" to such a Jinyod. Hey, WAAAGH Morgan Mischief, how you doing? We know that WAAAGH is the Great Green Prophet, but I'm wondering if there was ever a Great Green Prophet before WAAAGH was the first. No, there have been multiple Great Green Prophets. It is a title that is fought over, I should say. So he is not the first, but he is the last. I do believe that there has been quite a few of them over the ages, and there's likely been a lot of extreme disagreement among the Greenskins about who it is at any given time, and it's kind of like being a war boss, but almost of like a cult, or the faith that is the Greenskin culture. So it's probably something that is very much fought over, and causes a lot of, you know, back and forthing. I enjoy that a lot about the Greenskins, because you know, that is something that they're gonna have entanglements about. Would probably be the best way to put it. All right, let's just send forward like a big old swarm of angry orcs and goblins. Wisdom savage lot. I forgot how like hilariously monstrous this army is. Like, we have a lot of beasties in this army. Yeah, we'll let the Hydra hold that flank. All right, this is just gonna be a... I want you doing your own thing. All right, she is in charge of the infantry swarm. You're in charge of the cavalry.
Where's the scrap?
And our archers, and then we got our big pieces.
We'll do this.
We'll have them chuck a rock and then move.
Killing ungrudging. Challenge your great shining. Let's get up. You're the boss. Hunt the ground. Big run.
All right, I'm gonna go join this little party. Mumbo jumbo. Let's shoot fireballs at them. Bring you over here into this horde.
Of the war!
Chanting and dancing up here. Let's have our cavalry fall back.
Biggest, brutally dog! Yeah! It's a spading!
I want y'all to start wailing on response. I'm gonna come in here and provide my poisoned attacks. Where are you? Alright, big guy, you're up. My army is like all over the fucking place. WAAAGH army, hurry up.
We do it!
Oof, that hurt.
Right to the old way!
You lot come this way. You go there, you go there. Alright, y'all are doing your jobs. You get into this mess. I'm gonna get back up in the air, and I'm gonna do a big old stomp over here. I want y'all on them. I want you on them. Giants are kicking ass and doing great. Ooh, my Giant Patrol Hag just got murked. Still alive. Archers, get in range.
Time for my monthly sub diddly do.
Sub diddly do. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate the support. It means a lot. Thank you. Okay, I need to go deal with all these wyverns. Everything else can wait. Carry on into them. Giants are doing like genuinely fantastic. I need you here. You two go after these Grail Knights. You come over this way. You lot go after them. I'm gonna fly over here and start my dance. And I'm gonna start shooting laser beams at these guys. You guys go over here. You guys go up here.
Time for slaughtering. Keeping the
Send the horde that way. You're regenerating, which is excellent. If you could come over here and bully response, that would be nice. Okay, main horde's pushing through. You go after them. You.
Smash him!
Okay, let's start shutting down war machines back here. Y'all get over here. Ooh, run away, run away, run away.
Heading over! Legged!
I need you guys to just drown her in bodies. This is gonna be the best way to deal with the bots. Just drown her in bodies until I can deal with her.
Choppers out! Here we go!
Alright, there's army losses. Yeah, she's unbreakable. That's fine. We're going to swamp her in garbage, and I will simply spirit leech her to death.
Ready to bash!
Yeah, don't let her out. Y'all keep her in there. Diggin, get out of here. And I could just buff my guys' stats to like crazy levels. Okay, and this army was in march stance, and Rapunzel's army fled, so I don't need to chase any of them down. Obviously, the more guys we catch, the more, like, post-battle healing we get. But I'm not sweating catching everybody. Hey, giants, actually. Bring my giants.
Keeping the old ways.
Yeah, mither her so she does not get away.
Respect away. Bring it.
Durable pain in the ass, isn't she?
Savage your great shaman. Gathering power.
Stay on her.
Mook's will.
It's the will of the one true get.
Run, boys. Slaughter.
She can kill a lot of us, but she can't kill all of us.
Hear me. Savage your great shaman.
Giants, get her. I know y'all can do it. Especially if I give you a little juice.
See me.
Oof.
Savage your great shaman.
That giant has 117 melee attack. That man cannot miss. Oh my lord, he cannot miss. Good. We took a lot of casualties, but ultimately mission accomplished. Oh, my Savage Report boy Biggins got like kind of ripped to pieces. Do I think Cathay Army will come this summer? I mean, maybe High Elves are High Elves coming out this week? When are the High Elves coming out? Because we have to get through. We have to get through still the Beastmen and Wood Elf releases are kind of like the big things that we still have got to do. So we want biggest and strongest, and then smash them faster.
Look in this.
And then you're gonna do. Ooh, no. Give me Spirit Leech and Life Leeching. That way you're able to keep getting more magic.
Power of the war. Enough.
We won, but it was painful. Our WAAAGH is actually fine, really. Did I reach here if I march? No.
Get all the stuff.
My global slots are full. Hey, Draconimus, thank you very much for the raid. How you doing? Welcome. Hope you're all having a lovely day. You're just in time for absolute hell. So we do our best to hold the line here. We're about to recruit so many units. Okay. Alright, that's all looking good. I really want to be friends with Chaos.
Submit yourself.
World Walkers. Yeah. Oh, we can get military alliance with Clan Scryer finally. Okay. Progress.
What?
Oh,
Gracie.
upgrade our goodies here. Sure. Wait, what? That one, like, that was weird. Okay. Okay, the Wood Elves are gonna be sweeping over all this real soon.
War boss, innit?
Let's get
What
you
song in it do you want?
waiting here for you. Let's get a Night Goblin Big Boss. Let's get a... If I get Serial Dancer, he'll be frenzied, which is really nice. The plus 15 armor, considering how squishy he is also probably better. Oh, immune to Psych is really nice, though. But let's go, yeah, let's go strong.
Night Gorbad's big boss.
And then we want a Giant River Troll Hag. Hey, Mushroom Addicted. Perfect.
River Troll Hag.
Because we want better... We want really nice, reliable magic, to be honest. As well as just a big healing character. And then we'll get a Night Goblin Shaman that is confident for the extra leadership.
Now's the time.
Itchy Nuisance is really good. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. So y'all will be waiting to join his army when he gets down here. Thank you very much for the raid, by the way. Thank you. What campaign were y'all playing? If you're still here. By the way, if you just raided us, hello there. Hi, if you've never seen me before, I'm Loremaster of Sotek. I'm considered one of the premier authorities on Warhammer fantasy lore and literature. But I also play, of course, all the video games and stuff. So we're playing through some Total War Warhammer and having a really great time with it. I'm working on getting my achievement for winning a very hard Greenskin campaign, which we're doing with none other than Gorbad Ironclaw, which has been a pretty good time. We were in a pretty commanding position until the Wood Elf apocalypse triggered, which is put my Western Front in a bit of a nervous situation, but I am gunning right now for ALTDORF with Gorbad, because when I declared my WAAAGH on the Empire, he was strength rank 1, and I want to make sure I don't miss out on all the buffs I'll get from that, so I am beelining for the capital city, and basically just hamstringing as much of the Empire as I can along the way. But I have a lot of Skaven allies, and I am trying to use Chaos as a cudgel to beat Kislev with, so Kislev will stop attacking my northern border. Okay, we've lost quite a few tactics. That's not the end of the world. We could do... Ooh, raiding parties is actually not bad. Shoot to run... let's do shoot to runs.
Boys, that's the general idea.
I'm special. Send in the slide.
Okay, you're gonna sneak up on Fort Jakova.
Now's the time.
I don't know where all those Empire armies just went, so I'll do that in a second. Yep, you are going to march south, because I think all the things I want are not located here. So you're gonna haul ass south. Why don't you go ahead and launch an attack on Eschen? We can just auto-resolve that, that's not a big deal. We're gonna sack it, because right now I need as much money as possible. Okay, so you fell back a little bit, that's fine. And then we're gonna pop into Rain Stance and fall back behind Waldenhof. You are going to go steal technology from Grunberg so I can see what's going on up here. I think we are going to attack Nuln.
You're the boss. Let's get
Because if I can burn down Nuln, I'll be pretty happy. So we're going to have Gorbad hit Nuln. And I will deal with this in just a minute. And I think we'll occupy Nuln, to be honest. Like loot and occupy it just to be a big FU. And that'll take his capital away, which also destabilize the hell out of him. Dragonovis, what campaign were y'all doing? And luckily, the Bretonnia did not attack Blastcrack, which I thought for sure they would. So Block and Smash actually does not work that well for him. Because Block and Smash is currently bugged. And I don't think they fixed it in the most recent patch. Where it doesn't actually work on Savage Orc units, which is a huge bummer. It's supposed to work on Savage Orc units, but it doesn't at the moment. So let's replace that with Regimental. We'll then do Eat the Runts.
These are your orders, boys.
And then we'll do Surprise Savagery.
New orders, lads. A great ritual.
Let's do a hit run on Martek. And we will sack it.
Move the shinies. Metal is nothing.
And I'm gonna run over this way a little bit, and I'm gonna pop into this stance, and we're gonna hire some more Savage Orc Boar Boy Biggins. But we're making money. Devastating charge. Let's go ahead and get missile resistance on both of our giants, because the giants make up a pretty important part of that army. So we're gonna keep them in good shape. And then all these heroes are gonna head for Furt.
Do it my way. Big boss is coming now. Take long bang.
And Gorbad is gonna kick in the gates of Nuln. Is Ikanin introducing nuclear power to the French? God, I hope so. I feel like Skaven are the worst ally to have in the game. No, they're doing pretty good. I mean, they're curb stomping the East and the South. So they're doing great on those fronts. So I'm happy to let them just go to town over there. All right, his garrison is actually not that good because it's so War Machine heavy, which I am more than happy with. And I have Vanguard deployment, so I think I'm just going to get right up in his face and just smash the doors in. And carry on inwards. So we'll just come over here. Gorbad and a unit of trolls should be able to get the gate down lickety-split. Especially with the help of our rock blobbers, which we'll put like right here to just pummel that thing. And we're just gonna swarm our army in, I think, right here. It's gonna be a little ugly right at the onset, but we're gonna be able to mostly avoid the towers by just running over here. The towers are gonna be like the scariest thing he has.
Where's the scrap? Here we go. Biggins. Ready? Shaman. I got the plan.
Yeah, who am I missing? Oh, can't forget Ruglooks.
Ruglooks on the nose.
And then my Wyvern, who will actually be very helpful at the start. Not if he's that high up in the air, though. There you go. Okay, you and you. Gate. Wyvern, help clear off the walls. Orcs, let's move up. Archers, move up. Pigs, move up. Alright, Wyvern's gonna go wreak some havoc upstairs for a bit.
Gorbad's the strongest.
Yeah, that gate's gonna be down lickety split. I'm gonna start doing some shenanigans on the walls. Have the wyvern start attacking the siege weapons. Come on, you're almost through. Alright, we'll have our wyvern retreat here in just a minute. Go ahead and give him a little boost. Yeah, the problem is the gate's open, but that's alright. I can take advantage of that. Destroy the gate, idiots! Okay, wyvern, you are dismissed from the battlefield. Yeah, here. That's what I like to see. Alright, we're in! Y'all have my permission to get the hell out of here.
Don't show your moves. Here's something special. Meet gold and gold. This is the thing. Rocky's canoe.
Kill it all!
Please speed. Moving fast.
You come this way. You lot.
You think moving fast. Gorbad, the war boss. Gonna toss spells. The big war. Talks fought for them. Shaman, mortal passion. Here we go. Big hands. Ready. Walk says it, we do it. Let's have some.
Where's my black? Okay, he's over there killing people. Fine. Alright, wyvern cleared off the walls. That's great. Y'all are leaving the battlefield. That's great. I have a bad feeling we lost the hammer of Gorg, but it's not the end of the world. Get rid of these armored Kossars. Let's go over here.
Tough Rangers!
Archer, start shooting!
Plan positioning! Time to war!
Want those guns offline? We're gonna go ahead and wall.
Things on war! Things are gonna get weirder! Gorbad's the strongest!
Is that army losses? Hell yeah, okay. We'll grab some heals on. Let's get Gorbad is healed up as his potion. We'll get him, which is back to max health. That's what I like to see. All right, cool. Favorite new orc unit? Ooh, my favorite of the new units is either the Black Orcs with shields or probably the Mangler Squigs, or I don't know, maybe the Colossal Squig. The Black Orcs with shields are fucking awesome. I love the Black Orcs with shields. Oh no, we lost our regiment of renown. That sucks. We will loot and occupy. And that means I'm gonna need a new catapult. Do I want a new Doom Diver? No, I want a catapult because I want to keep my momentum moving forward.
Gorbad, Iron Claw.
Oh, you're all maxed out. Okay. Do spread control then, I guess.
What do you need?
Oh, we got a tier 4 gnome. Not bad. So we can go ahead and get the street racing circuit, which is not that great, but it's fun, so we'll get it. We got the chariot building, which is cool. Money building's fine. Let's get a garrison structure. And then I would like... I think a shaman structure would be best.
Gorbad, destroyer of empires.
Cool. They're likely going to attack us there, but if they do, that's fine. I'll deal with that when we get to it. The Wood Elves are being a little slow to come towards us, so I guess we can go ahead and upgrade over here. I wasn't going to originally, but it looks like the Elves are being kind of slow to come at us, so I will take advantage where I can. Yep, we're rebuilding a lot of structures out here, which is fine. I would rather get Khazid Earglaws to tier 5, so we're going to save our money. I am not interested in a garrison with the Bloody Hands. Okay, so that's all looking swell. I think we're good to end turn.
Maybe I will.
Oh yeah, no, that scrap costs like so much. It's 90 for... I really want to get liquor flasks on the... Liquor flasks on the River Trolls is going to be awesome, because that plus 15 leadership is going to be a godsend. Good chance Boris will attack us here in just a second, but we will deal with that when it happens. Got a dung shoveler. Nice. When we eventually get an End Times DLC, I don't think that's going to be a thing. I don't think there's going to be anything called an End Times DLC. I think there will be DLCs that bring out certain aspects of the various factions, but I don't think there's going to be a DLC dedicated to the End Times. Because we've already started to see a lot of the End Time stuff just appearing in the game. So I don't think that there's going to be like a specific focus on just that, if that makes sense. I hate when they lay siege, but don't actually attack. Oh, that's
I cannot.
Not an insignificant amount of Empire boys, but okay, we're gonna have to go out there and fight them. Nice. This guy dunked up. I don't even remember why I have a Night Goblin. I think I just like threw together a bit of an army for this, which is fine. But let's see. Fate of Buna, please. I'll deal with you in a moment. What's the garrison here? It's a big garrison, isn't it? Yeah, it's pretty big.
Unhand the Tsarina.
That works. Don't push me.
I hate your bullshit
I serve only
storm.
the motherland.
End already. I can't get in there because she's just drowning everything in fucking garbage. Oh, nice. Okay, we got not aggression and military access with Archaon. That's fantastic. Because that
usually
means
negotiate with my sword.
that it's going to cause a domino effect with all of the other Chaos factions.
You fight on the side of true and
Hell yeah. Okay. Cool. So that just got us... Oh, I could Confederate Grimgore. Confederating Grimgore is probably the best move.
Now then, boys.
Because A, that gives us Grimgore as a lord. and B, that removes him from the fighting with the Chaos Dwarves, which was negatively affecting us quite badly. I am not going to hang out to it. I'm not going to hang on to any territory here. I'm going to give it to other factions.
Turia far morlingi elgramus. Stats ecus umkaka demarks.
Here, I'm going to give you this for non-aggression so you don't get in a fight with me. And then I'm going to give you Titan's Notch, and you give me a bunch of money back. Yeah, we're just going to totally abandon this territory. We got Grimgor, that's all we need.
Best idea yet.
I think that's all he had, was those 2 settlements. I don't think he had any armies. Yeah, Grimgor's wounded right now.
Big boss.
This is all my stuff.
Seems legit. River now. I'll show you how it's done. Share these mushes around.
Oh, nice. That's a full 20 stack. Cool. Get regimental.
This is the plan. And this is the second plan.
Fungus. Oh, I have fungus farm now. Oh, I can use spitting loons a lot faster. I also got a shot in the dark, which makes my Night Goblin archers actually look really good.
Do what I say. No mucking about.
Yeah, sure, and then we can do fungus farms.
This trick
Oh, yeah.
works
Alright, cool.
wonders.
Alright, so we got a 20 stack that we're going to send to hopefully start fighting elves. We'll march out here in a second. I'm going to come out and kill this guy. Oh, he's got the Sunmaker. Ooh. Any thoughts on the Lakemen of Lyonesse? They're awesome. They're cool. They're a very unique species of beastmen, essentially. I don't think there's anything that we could really do with them, as far as like Total War is concerned. The only way I could see the Lakemen of Bretonnia making it to the game would be if Creative simply decided to do a Beastman DLC and they were just like really scraping the bottom of the barrel. But that would be a pretty damn that would be a rather significant how do I say this? That would be really like looking for just anything and everything they could possibly think of. There are a lot of better options I think they could go with if they really wanted to. It wouldn't be the worst option I've ever heard of, but I don't think it would be a particularly good one either. I love that he deployed like an idiot, so I can just come around the back. Yeah, I'm happy to send my orcs in to just plug up this hole. We'll have the trolls stay back and protect the, actually, in light of the terrain, let's have the black orcs defend the war machines. And let's have the trolls run into the swamp with the giant river troll hag and the war boss. Oh, there. Okay, so he does have a bit of a diverse mix. Let's deploy over in the forest, like clever lads that we are. So I think I have the superior firepower. Especially if we get like a really good opening volley. I'd like to trap them in here. And I'm hoping he'll kind of like reposition mostly over this way. Yeah, this is my like artillery army. It's got pretty nightmarish amounts of firepower. I'm going to tell these outriders to eat a dick and stop existing. Alright, that's one war machine down. We're gonna hang out in the swamp. Kind of like Boglars, maybe ROR. They can make a fun ROR. Okay, that is gonna need to not happen. I need to deal with that. Ooh, that's really painful. Black Orcs forward. Let's see. My Doom Divers. Nope. Okay. And he's okay. I need to lure away the Demigryphs, so the Sunmaker doesn't just eat my army for breakfast. Yeah, I should be able to just summon a bunch of squigs on it. And we're gonna make the squigs go crazy. And I'm just gonna kind of hang around the area in case I'm needed, but the squigs should be able to do that. And that'll let my war machines dominate the rest of the fight, which is what we want. Yep, good job, boys. Run away. I'm just gonna keep a vague eye on things here. Run a little faster. Y'all come around this way. Send the Black Orcs to deal with the Demigryphs. Don't let them out. We want to keep them enclosed here. Okay, good. Sunbaker's offline. Kill them. Oh, he's getting eaten for breakfast, but that's okay. He did his job. Definitely over pursuing. I'm just gonna do this. Dive in on these nerds. Summon squigs. Hello, boys.
Let us roll.
Ready?
Oops. Alright, I want the Warp Lightning Cannon on the Grenadiers. I want Doom Divers on the River Patrol, and I want Catapults on the Great Swords. Get the Giant River Troll Hag in there. Pop the Helm of Discord. Okay, good. Killed them. I can come over and eat this guy now. Y'all go after them. Big boss is really, really fast, so you should be able to catch them pretty quick. Okay, we're gonna have our wolf archers chase the Demigryphs. Have the Black Orcs fall back.
Now ready.
Yeah, he's gonna be able to get all over them.
This is gonna be Russia.
Yes.
Tormentor sword here. I'm gonna vomit on these guys here. I'm gonna tell all catapults to aim for the archers. And this guy was in march stance, so I don't need to chase him down, because we're just gonna fall back after we win. This army's working pretty well. There's a pair of great swords. Nice. Hey, that's coming along real nice. I saw you talk about Famir on Albion in the new Old World lore. That's awesome. What book was it in? It was probably... Oh, it was probably in the core book, I would guess. I think you can easily make a DLC with weird beastmen types around the world, Lakemen, Ymir, Beast Fiends, those troglodyte things in Nagaroth, and the green gorilla ones in Southlands. Yeah, that's something they could definitely do. If CA really wants to go ham on extending the exotic types of beastmen, that would make for a fun DLC, I think, would be like unique beastmen from around the world. Even though I think a lot of people would really want to see more of the marked beastmen. Those are very popular, even though I don't find them as interesting. But, you know, there's definitely some stuff there, I think. Because God knows that I so desperately want, like, I want so bad a pack for... I want so bad a pack to give us, like, more characters, because, like, just for Legendary Lords, I would really, really, really like to get, for Legendary Lords, I would really like to get, Goros Warhoof. Like, God, I want Goros Warhoof so bad. Like, give me Goros Warhoof. I also want Moonclaw as a legendary hero incredibly badly, because Moonclaw is like the Beastman guy that we don't have in game yet. He's such a massive part of the Beastman identity, being like the living embodiment of Morslib. You know, the spawn of Morslib, the Chaos Moon, which is the main mechanic for the Beastmen. Like, if I could get those two, I could settle. I could rest. I could rest easy. Though there's definitely a part of me that also really wants to see even more. Like, Ungrel Halfhorn is a really popular character. See, I've gotten new items. See where we're sitting. We have another Talisman of Preservation. Helm of Discord. I don't have the Dreyska trait yet, right? No, I don't. Okay. Here, let's combine some things here. Ugh, Crown Command. That's boring. Giant's Blade isn't terrible. Oh, the Trickster Shard. Interesting. Alright. I don't like the Scarecrow banner. I would rather have, like, literally anything else. What can I take instead? Income from sacking's not terrible. But I could also get a war banner. +8 leadership is nothing to sneeze at. I think I'll take the extra income.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got a skull wand. Sure, you can have that. And then Talisman of Preservation to make our wizard a lot tankier. And since he's gonna have like way more defense, we can give him Forbidden Rod, I think. I think Helm of Discord is gonna be better for him than Silvered Steel. Other Trickster Shard might be good on my... I think I prefer the Potion of Healing. I got a lot of blue weapons, not that I'm complaining. Can give you some better armor.
Leading the greatest. Whoa!
Actually, are any of these on Gorbad? Yeah, if so, we can take those off Gorbad so that he could instead take maybe some more banners. Grimgor will be useful once we get him. Okay, but hey, that opens up a slot on Deba, so he can take a leadership banner, which is always good. Okay.
Look here now, boys.
So we need to march out and kill all these Empire nerds. Let's make... let's make the Wyvern have some better leadership, maybe? Well, oh, my army's unbreakable, though, I just realized. I don't need leadership. I'm stupid. I don't know why I had that arm piercing on the bird. Slap it on these Black Orcs. It's gonna be better. Alright, let's go murder people. Hey, Ellie Raw, how you doing? Do I like the Night Goblin Fanatic's bounce spell? Not... I don't like the way it's currently implemented, where it doesn't... Because the... I miss where it used to be like a breath spell that had a very, very small range from the army that you could then edit. Like, you could click and drag it to aim it. I thought that worked way better than the current system we have, where it is a very frustrating little, like, meter that's very, very hard to aim. Because it's like, the way it measures from the unit, it just, like, it wiggles very weirdly, and it makes aiming it very difficult. I don't think the ability is so powerful that they needed to, like, nerf it to such a ridiculous extent. I think they over-nerfed it. Because it used to be very, very powerful, and it was easy to aim. Now it's very difficult to aim, and even if you do get a good shot, I don't think it's... I just think they went too far on weakening it. And I wish they would revert those changes. I genuinely, very deeply wish they would go back to the way it was, where it was actually an interesting and fun ability to interact with, because you could control it reasonably. So I'm not, I cannot say that I am a fan of the current implementation, to be totally honest.
So far the bad. Slower up. I'm the bleedest. Aragorn. You do Ready? Gorbad, the war boss. Your bud supper. Oh boy, Brigham! The war is here! Get clobbering! Get it done! Marshal, ready for war! Easy, yeah? This is the thing.
Come down here, Amber Griffins. Yeah.
Someone worthy of God.
Bitch. Want you to harass Toddy.
I got the plan. Dog's foot for them. This is it. Power of the
Beautiful.
law.
You'll love to see it.
Let's do this! Bashamers! Shoulders the greatest! Bretonnia! Time for slaughtering!
Black Orcs, get your shields up. Ooh, that hurts. You go shut that thing down.
Ready! Dog's will! Shaman! Moving fast!
Well, don't bully me.
Face me! Slaughter! Shaman! What's the plan, Iron Claw? Where's the scrap? Gotta get gently!
Wyvern, help me.
I'm ready!
Pop that, pop this. Right back.
Feel the power! Here's something special!
Alright, it's just like that last fucking war machine there that's being a problem. You lot, shoot that. WAAAGH army to me. Wah. It's a wall! Send in our cavalry.
Yeah! Glorious war! Poor boy Bivens! Can't do! Where's the scrap? Ready to bash! Time for slaughtering! Things are gonna get weirder! Let's get him! Got ya! Airborne!
My air boys are not having a good time.
The Black Orcs will win!
I've almost got that flank under control,
Gorbad Iron Claw!
but I don't think the enemy is doing so hot, which is good for me. Do one of these. Ooh, I don't like how much I'm overcasting here. Ow. Y'all go after Toddy. Your ass is over here. Oh, they killed one of my fucking orc unit or archer units. That is very upsetting.
Alright! Force of the Iron Claw tribe! Jumper's ass! Gorbad, Iron Claw!
Don't appreciate that. Don't appreciate that one bit.
This is the thing! War forever!
Alright, that's that fight pretty much wrapped up. And then, like, yeah, you know, Gerber Great Swords, of course. Alright, hold your fire.
Gorbad Iron Claw!
Ooh, the fight kinda hurt a bit.
Moving fast! Here's something special! Meat coke and more!
By the time my damn WAAAGH gets here, the fight's already over. Oh, there's a steam tank.
Biggest brutally storm. I'll show you moves.
Gotta pop that.
I'm the boss.
There we go. We're getting heroic victory after heroic victory. Yeah, losing that archer unit fucking sucks, but oh well, we'll deal. How do you get your army unbreakable? One of Gorbad's tactics, once he reaches, I think, level 50 or level 45 or 40 or something, but one of his tactics makes your entire army unbreakable. If a unit is rank 7 or above.
Get your strength up while you can.
Which is it's a good thing and a bad thing at the same time. Yeah, this one. So honestly, the unbreakable isn't what I really like. I like the immune to flanking because it means that I don't take any penalties when the AI surrounds me, which is really good because I'm almost always outnumbered. The unbreakable, I honestly kind of wish wasn't a part of it because when you're that heavily outnumbered and surrounded, being unbreakable makes it where your units won't like fall back, you know, if they're getting wailed on pretty bad. Whereas if they were breakable, they would actually fall back and not get like absolutely pounded into the dirt.
What do you need?
Which they currently kind of do.
My treasures are mine.
Which is unfortunate, but that's just, you know, the way it be.
Maybe I will.
I don't serve you.
Yeah.
I know
You
I
touch
should
me, you touch death.
attack. I need to keep attacking. I don't want to, but I have to. Because if I just let them sit like they are, it's going to result in... Though if I attack like this,
Get your shit.
I think I can force him to reinforce from a weird direction, which I can take advantage of. But I have to keep attacking because he's just gonna attack my garrison, and I won't be able to get any healing in. If I keep punching him in the face hard enough, I'll eventually get to the point where I can... Nope, he still gets to reinforce. Well, it's not as good of an angle as it was, but it's better than I would have liked. But it's fine. His army is so small, I can send, like, 2 guys to deal with it. And then I can position up over here to really take advantage of him coming onto the battlefield and mop the floor with all of them. And some of them are... Oh, I can actually just start right here. Perfect. Okay, so this will be a cinch. Because my army is gonna massacre theirs without really trying that hard.
Please, me.
I can literally just send my shaman out to go bully him.
Moving fast. Terrible.
My error boys. Go ahead and send the Black Orc too, actually.
Who wants ya? Punch up your choppers. Huh? Hurry up. Gotta cast spells. Ready. This is it. Biggest brutally storm. Boys.
But he's like way the fuck over there.
Shaman. The big war. See my gaze. Glorious war. What you want? Shaman.
Yeah, whatever. With the WAAAGH coming on, they should be able to just overrun and kill that guy. I'll let the big boss go deal with this.
boys! Jump ahead! War forever! Meat and more! Here's something special! Airborne!
Archers! Kill Toddy.
Show us the enemy!
You lot, go kill them.
Moving fast! Here we go! Running! Gorbad! Gorbad's the strongest!
Nice. Okay.
With a great
Oh,
time!
redeploy.
Shifting! Oh boy, Bennett! Run, boys! The Blackhawks will win! Oh, what's that? Black is the new green! Where's the scrap? Shifting! I'll show you moves! I'll do it!
But here we go over there. This is a Gork over there. Did y'all kill that guy yet? Where are you? Okay, it looks like you got him. Alright. And we wall.
Run, boys! The war flows in me!
Then we're gonna get some stomps going.
Gotta smash the wall! Shaman!
You literally can't dodge, so we're just gonna throw everything. Oh yeah, you're just sitting up here. Go.
Ready, boss! Thomas ready! Schoolboy Pickens! Schoolboy Pickens!
Ow. Ow!
Boys! Shaman! Feel the power! This is the thing!
I'm gonna hate grenade launchers. Dicks.
Let me help you! More compassion! Gorbad, I am good. Make my spell strong!
Nice.
Boys! More watcher! Foot of talk! Feel the power!
Eat him! Eat him! You press the K button, you switch to cinematography. I know. I'm aware of that. Thank you, though. With Games Workshop Old World Team releasing armies from two. What? Shomek, I'm not sure I understand what you're trying to say there.
Based on them hits. Gorbad, Iron Claw. What do you need?
let's see. Who would be a legendary lord for Estalia, Talea, or Border Princes? Talea, the big two for Talea are Borgio the Besieger. Borgio the Besieger is a big fucking deal because he is the only Talaean besides like Myrmidia herself, who was, you know, literally a god in mortal flesh. But besides Myrmidia, when she took on a human form, Gorbad was the only Borgio the Besieger was the only individual to ever successfully conquer all of Talea. So he, through incredibly skillful tactics and just being like one of the most hard to kill son of a bitch on the face of the earth, managed to take over Talea, which was a really big fucking deal. Unfortunately, he didn't get as much focus as I would have liked back in the old lore because he dies fairly quickly after doing that. But luckily, Total War would be able to have him, because he was a playable character. He had rules and stuff. But the thing is that he like takes over Talea and then he gets assassinated very fast. And he dies in a very dumb way because he gets poisoned by his sister-in-law, Lucrezia Belladonna, who would be the other big special character. Which Lucrezia Belladonna's whole thing is that she is a master poisoner. She is like one of the most gifted specialists in the use of poisons to be found pretty much in the entirety of like the old world. She's a menace, to say the least. But she would be the other big character I would recommend. But between the two of them, you'd have a pretty interesting mix of like a woman, like Lucrezia would be like a good support character who would have like a lot of powerful buffs and stuff to, you know, give you that feeling of using her toxins and assassination plots and all that stuff. And then Borgio is your like absolutely big chungus of a human being who his weapon is a mace that the head of the mace is made from a cannonball that somebody shot at him once. But because he's so goddamn dead hard, instead of it, you know, killing him like it should have to a normal person, Borgio's armor just tanked it, and he was like, alright, I'm gonna use this weapon that someone tried to kill me with, and I'm gonna make my own weapon out of it. And he beats people to death with a cannonball on a stick, essentially, that was supposed to kill him, which is great, and I love that about him. But those are the two major, like, Talaean legendary lords. They have a lot of, like, really cool specialist hero characters. Like, you have, like, Lorenzo Lupo, you've got, Perazzo. There's a lot of, like, really crazy Talaean characters. So they'd have some fun options. Why are they Talaean? They should be Estalian. Because Games Workshop didn't make Estalians. They just didn't. There is no Estalian character in like Warhammer Fantasy. There's no such thing as a major Estalian character. We were always told like that there were like great kingdoms and beautiful nations and all this other stuff going on in Estalia, but there was never a major focus on it. Estalia was always kept as a very mysterious place that sadly didn't receive a lot of lore, and there's not really like a good reason why. GW just kind of like kept their they just didn't expand on it, you know, until very recently. And when I say very recently, I mean like the last few weeks. We did not even have like a good map of Estalia that explained like, we had no idea where the cities... We knew, like, a couple of important cities, but we didn't know what was going on in Estalia at all. The old world is the first time they've ever expanded to Estalia. So Warhammer Fantasy has been around for about 41 years, and they just now have gotten around to detailing Estalia, which is wild. But, the big thing for all that, is that, like, so unfortunately, all that to say, we don't have many details in regards to, like, oh, what's going on, like, in Estalia or whatever. The unfortunate answer is, I don't really know. Nobody really does. If anybody says they know what's going on, like, oh, there's this, they're lying, because nobody knows. But that's what makes, like, a lot of the old world so exciting, is that people are really, really eager to see what's going on down there, and it seems like that's going to be a major focus of the old world, is taking us to Estalia finally. But I don't know what we would be looking at as far as legendary lords or any of that, because we know nothing about it. Like, we know there's supposed to be kings and queens. We know that the cult of Myrmidia has a very strong presence there, so we could get like a high priest or high priestess of, but it'd probably be a priestess. So probably like a high priestess of the Myrmidian order. That would be pretty cool. I'd be super down for that. We could be looking at, we could potentially be looking at like some kind of king or queen figure. We could be looking at, oh, that is a lot of people I did not see until just now, which is, oh, because I was recruiting, that's right.
Not in this world or the other.
So he's gonna attack me with a big old force. Wouldn't you rather have peace? No, okay.
You go.
I should probably move.
What you ask is impossible.
Time to pray for more.
I don't think they're gonna give me enough time to get Savage Orc War Boy Biggins, so let's just get Savage Orc War Boys. That way I just have something. I just need something. Who is this? Oh, you have a Talisman of Preservation. Give me that, you little shit. Yeah, you must have been one of Grimgor's little guys. You're fired. Goodbye.
The great green flows.
Oh, okay. Grimgor just had a bunch of, like, heroes running around, so let's just disband them where we find them. The Wood Elves are coming through Fort Sol. Yeah, cool. Ooh, Galbaraz can level up. Hell yeah. Yeah, the Skaven are making some pretty good progress, it looks like. Against the, a lot of my enemies. Oh, God. What else? Alright. I think Gorbad's gonna have enough time to lick his wounds here, which is good. Oh, you came into my mountains? Oh, you silly little fool. Yeah, I'm fine. I'll resolve this, actually. Haha, fool! You fell for my ploy. Hey, Tom, thank you so much for the super chat. Hey, Sotek, if I'm playing Archaon, trying to confederate every legendary and vassalize every Chaos Aligned faction, who should I include? Chaos Dwarf? Skaven? So it's up to you. If your goal is to create Archaon's canonical force from the end times, his final army was called the Grand Legion of the Everchosen. And the Grand Legion of the Everchosen was everything. So it would be every Chaos army. So all the mono gods that you can get your hands on, Norska, all that you can get your hands on, all of the other warriors of chaos you can get your hands on, as well as the Demon Prince, if you can get your hands on him. It would also be the Chaos Dwarfs, and it would also be the Skaven. Because it was like an absolutely insane uber force from hell. So yeah, oh yeah, we got that 5% upkeep. Hell yeah.
Here we go.
Okay, Karl Franz is moving against me.
Hear that, lads?
But Noln's actually rebuilding
The greatest.
slowly but surely. So I could strike Franz. Yeah, that's gonna be the right thing to do. Yep, so I'm gonna lure them out like this, because I'm an asshole. That way Franz comes in from the side and I can punch him in the face. Oh, Shomek, yes, I agree. That is my sincere hope, and I agree emphatically. That I think that I genuinely believe, based on what I've heard and what I'm seeing, that Games Workshop is going to be focusing on a big Eastern theater for the 2nd edition of Warhammer Fantasy. And that's going to result in a major focus. That's going to result in a major focus on I just had the most ridiculous brain fart. That's going to main focus on Cathay, Koresh, and all those guys, and I am very, very eager to see that come to fruition. Very eager.
Gorbad, Iron Claw. Black Hawks, gather the war. Simon.
Actually, you know what? I want my archers over here. Wyvern, you can go help with the halberdiers. Are they special? Yeah, they are special. Ooh! Good lord, that rock lobber damage is not to be sneezed at. Come on, Franz, come and die! Whoop! I was not meaning for him to go into that, but that's okay. Whatever. Cool. Killed that guy. I head over here. As soon as my wyverns done rampaging, we need to pull him out of that fight because that's not a good fight for him. 20 seconds till Franz and his almost entirely ranged army gets here. Is there a way to ask GW lore questions? God, I fucking wish. You can like ask them on like Facebook or whatever. And sometimes they'll respond. They're not super consistent about it. And even if you do ask them, the answer you're gonna get isn't necessarily like lore. Isn't gonna be like necessarily super canonical, I should say. Where you going? Where you going? Franz has to die. Kill him.
Things are gonna get weirder. Meat talk and more. Bigger, slower.
Field trebuchets? That's cute.
What you want is boss. Say it, kill it. Shifting. You're the boss.
cheered. X100. What old world races factions represent what real world countries in a sense, as I know that the Empire is essentially the Holy Roman Empire.
Gonna smash the world.
So you'll hear different answers on this depending on who you ask. Okay, so far we'll Karl Franz. I'm gonna go ahead and pop a heal potion, swarm on these nerds. Yeah, that's fine. You can just taste them. So there's this is kind of one of those things that might be interesting to talk about on later today's Lorebeards, because today Lorebeards we're talking with Pancreas, Pancreas No Work, to have a discussion about like how everybody, you know, how we all got into Warhammer, and like a lot of the cultural aspects of Warhammer. So instead of talking just explicitly about lore and things, talking about like what brought us to Warhammer, what are some of our thoughts about it, our obsessions about it, the things that we love and hate about it, yada 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 yada. And one of the things that I think kind of ties into that is that there's a bit of a cultural zeitgeist thing, I would say, about that the different factions in Warhammer are like, oh, this is just such and such from the real world in Warhammer. Like, the Empire is just the Holy Roman Empire, or Bretonnia is just France, and stuff like that. And in my experience, that is a assumption that can get you a little bit of mileage in the Warhammer world, but it's not something you should rely on because it's not really true. Those comparisons are often very surface, like they're only surface deep, because the moment you start to go a little bit deeper than that, it completely falls apart, which often leads to a frankly large amount of confusion for people that rely on that method, because they'll, you know, you'll get into situations where someone will be like, oh well, the Empire is just the Holy Roman Empire, right? So if the Empire is just the Holy Roman Empire, then I can safely assume that their tech level is X, and that is not true. That is not a good way to look at them. Because if you think of them in regards to, like, oh, I can safely assume what their technology level is, because I have a good historical knowledge of this group. That's not going to help you at all in the slightest. Like, if anything, that's just going to confuse you and make your life harder. Because the minds behind the creation of all that stuff didn't look at or think of it that way. And so I tend to say that, like, there are some inspirations you can look at and say, oh, well, this like took inspiration from X, but I would never encourage looking at it as, oh, this is just such and such in Warhammer, because that's gonna get you in trouble. In the sense that you're going to believe that you have figured out some sort of like answer, and then when you look at it for more than a couple seconds, you're gonna go, wait, this doesn't make sense with the thing that I have been taught. So all that to say, it's not a completely useless way to look at things, because there are certainly a lot of similarities and inspirations that can be very, very useful. So probably some of the best, like, would be, like, there is Holy Roman Empire, and also a lot of Renaissance themes within the Empire. Bretonnia obviously takes a lot from Arthurian legend, but then puts a bit of a spin on it in regards to using, like, because often nowadays we think of Arthurian legend as like, oh, very British, but Bretonnia obviously takes it in a bit of a French direction, but there's also a little bit of Monty Python in there, and there's also a lot of British little things in there, because even when the Brits thought they were writing about something else, they would still write Britishly, British-like. But there are some that are a little easier. You know, Talea obviously takes very heavily from Italy. You've got Estalia is very related to Spain. Cathay takes a lot, obviously, from China. Nippon takes a lot from Japan. Ind is going to take a lot from India. But when you start getting out of that, it starts, a lot of them are taken from like other fantasy universes. So High Elves and Dark Elves pull very heavily from the Malabonians of Michael Moorcock, but they also have some. The High Elves also have some mixed in with that some themes of like Atlantean lore and Greek historical stuff. Dark Elves are almost purely focused on Moorcock. Chaos, a lot of Chaos is stolen straight from Michael Moorcock, like a truly staggering amount of Chaos is just Michael Moorcock in putting on like a hat that doesn't disguise him very well. Lizardmen pull from a lot, a pretty large mixture of mostly Aztec and Mayan themes, but there's also a not insignificant flair of like Nahuatl cultures and like a little bit of Native American themings, but it's mostly Aztec and Mayan themed. But obviously with a lot of like alien space stuff thrown in there. Kislev takes a lot from like Eastern Europe as a whole. It's not really focused on any one part of it, but it's very, very broad. So, but most of those like comparisons, as I've said, tend to really collapse in on themselves very, very quickly if you're looking at it for more than just a couple seconds, because ultimately they're pretty poor as like examples of the things that a lot of people think they're based on. That being said, like, I think it's fine when someone's being introduced to the setting for like the first time ever. I think it's fine to have those kinds of comparisons because it can sort of give them a baseline to work from. But anything further than that, I think it starts to become more problematic once you start getting into like the deeper lore. You want to rely on that concept less and less as you go down the rabbit hole, so to speak. But I think it is fine to start with it, so long as you understand that it's not the truth of those factions, so to speak. Hopefully that helps. I know that it sounds like I'm just rambling nonsense, but I think one of the biggest things that I've learned from my friendship with Andy and like doing lore beards and all that stuff, probably one of the biggest takeaways was how quickly a lot of the kind of historical angled comparisons and stuff fall apart, like when you actually know what you're looking at. And when you actually like learn about the people behind the creation of Warhammer Fantasy, you realize that a lot of them were not historically educated very much. Some of them were, especially in like the old stuff, like the like Rick Priestley, like the really original things. But a lot of that has not been around for a very long time. So I'm sure that was probably not helpful at all, but hopefully it was a little helpful.
Biggest brewery store. Biggest brewery store. I'll do it. Enhance. That's proper. Whatever you.
And I apologize in advance.
Biggest brewery store. I'm the meanest. Jump righteous. Gorbad, I agree. Here's something special. Gorbad's the strongest. Jumpers ready. Moving fast.
This was a settlement battle, so we don't need to follow up on that. Would the Roman LARPer guy be a legendary lord hero? I would make him a legendary hero. I think that's Lorenzo Lupo, if memory serves. The Roman legionnaire LARPing guy. He does it for religious reasons. He's not just like a rich asshole that's pretending. It's because of the faith he follows.
Have fun, boys. Gorbad, I implore.
Okay, I think we want to retreat to the city of Nine.
refuse.
Gonna take the long walk, lads.
In the hopes
What do
that
what?
Elspeth will. It would not be. I would not be sad if Elspeth attacked us. Oh, Kostalton's here. Interesting. I wouldn't really lose that much of value. Yeah, I'm just gonna auto-resolve that. I want the scrap. Flaming attacks! Delicious.
What? That works.
Yeah, because I can replace those nasty skulkers and regular. We'll just take nasty skulkers. I can replace them pretty much instantly. Speaking of the Lorebeards, are y'all excited for today? I'm really looking forward to chatting with Pancreas No Work. I think it is going to be a good time. I hope it's going to be a good time. Those kinds of things are always a little spooky when you're like doing a segment or an interview or whatever with someone for the first time, because you can never be like 100% sure how it's gonna go. So like you hope for the best, but it's a little spooky. Morgar! I'm so excited. Stellar Rising, me too. I am super duper excited to get around to the Morgar episode. This Sunday is going to be a really good time. It's going to be spectacular. I feel like I should leave something, but that's a pretty powerful little army. I think it's going to be better for us to just run forward and unga bunga smash.
The war is here.
Especially because I've got the purple paint Savage Orcs. We's dem sneaky gets, we is.
What for? Savage your great shaman.
I could leave the Biggin over here to kind of congest things, and he can just throw rocks until I'm closer, or until I've dealt with this over here.
fool things
Hey, Lionheart! Good to see you, my dude. How are you? Hello, hello, hello. Yep, thank you for the whelp. Hi there, raiders from Lionheart stream. We are in the later stages, but it's a very ugly, brutal, violent later stages of our very hard Greenskin campaign. Hopefully you're all doing well. If you don't know me, hi there, hello, I'm Loremaster of Sotek, considered one of the premier authorities on Warhammer Fantasy lore and literature. I do a lot of stuff involved in lore and stuff, but obviously I'm involved in a lot of the video games as well. If you have any questions about Warhammer Fantasy lore, or you just want to hang out with us for a while and stuff, you come to the right place. Yeah, hopefully you're all having a great day and taking care and having a happy Wednesday, wherever you may be in the world. Have a great while. Got a raid dash. Catch you later. Well, thank you for the raid, good sir. I do deeply appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. It's time to kill some Bretonnians. So we got a big old monster horde here that's down in the Southlands fighting against Rapunzel's very annoying Bretonnians. Meanwhile, Gorbad Ironclaw is in the very, very, very distant north, facing off with the Empire.
If we cross Fallout and Warhammer, would we find out WAAAGH? WAAAGH never changes?
WAAAGH never changes!
Keeping the old ways! Oh, see me!
We got a big old monster horde here.
Killing and crushing.
Make sure she leaves. Let's have our archers focus the war wagons. Bring y'all over this way. Oh, here they come. About face! You start throwing rocks at them. Archers, we're gonna head over that way.
Stickers ready! Let's do this! Charge!
Here we go.
Okay, good. We got rid of her. My WAAAGH has arrived, so we're gonna tell it to meet us there. Ooh, run away. You lock and start heading that way. You go with them. You go with them. We're going to... Where are those? Yeah, we need to start getting rid of the fanatics. They're a little annoying. Flagellants are actually a very good unit to get on your garrison.
Power of the wall.
Ow!
Chopper's ready.
Y'all head this way.
Where's the scrap?
Gonna huck a fireball. Send our boss after the lady there. The big N is doing just fine.
The WAAAGH is here.
Gonna let all our
Shifting.
pigs get back there.
Oh boy.
You lot, come on, onwards. Gotta finish them off. Do it. Here we go over there.
Here we
Okay, let's make him melee mode. He can start farting hard here.
Ready, boss.
Let's throw you in over here. And then the giant trolls go help over there. You lot, we're gonna beeline for that mess.
The war is here. Who can I clobber?
To the rogue idol! See if I can't give her a zap here.
Hear me!
Yeah, that didn't do a lot. Keep it moving, lads. Keep it moving. Alright, she's almost dead. We're gonna go this way. You just carry on and go smash into that.
On for slaughtering.
Ooh, big snipes.
Keep in the old way.
Nope, nope, nope. I'm going down.
Stoppin's ready!
Savage your great shame.
You lot, protect me! Ow, this hurts.
Oh, see me. Yeah. Check out me weapon.
Do the Unga Bunga dance.
Brimley.
That's what we like to see. Kill as many of them as you can.
Rush up.
Kill as many as you can. I love that my WAAAGH always shows up in just enough time to contribute absolutely nothing. That is truly their specialty. Let's see, is there any? There we go. Just looking for squishy targets that I can pick on.
Let's fight. Killing and crushing.
I will!
With a great sight.
Make yourselves useful, lads.
Respect away. Biggest brutally storm. Ritual of moving.
But yeah, today's gonna be a pretty busy day. We've got Lorebeards, which is the podcast that I run alongside the wonderful, magnanimous, absolutely gorgeous Andy Law, who is of course a writer, cartographer, creator, board game maker, roleplay game GM master, all just literally he has all the hats. But he has actually written a good amount of Warhammer Fantasy lore. So it's like if you like Warhammer Fantasy, you have likely interacted with things that he literally wrote. But today we're going to be doing Lorebeards with another YouTube creator who's going to be our special guest for today, named Pancreas No Work. You may be familiar with him. He's like one of the most popular Warhammer channels in the world. He's a big lad. He's got a whole lot of subs. But he is really been kind of one of the lance thrusts, I guess you could say, the tip of the spear in a lot of ways of what Warhammer Fantasy is, and like helping people get into the hobby and understand it stuff, as he makes a lot of videos on Warhammer, whether it's Warhammer Fantasy, Warhammer 40k, or AOS. And he's really kind of taken over the scene as just an absolute boss of everything going on. So it's gonna be really exciting to chat with him, with his like thoughts about a whole lot of things. Should be a good time. I'm really looking forward to it, and I hope you will consider joining us. Should be fun. And that's going to be, for anyone that wants is very curious, that's going to be starting in about 4.5 hours. Really hoping I would catch them. That's alright. Who is this? This is you. I like how you're just apparently gaining experience off what other people are doing. Alright, you're gonna bounce that way to go hold our western front. Do this, so I'm getting more scrap per turn. Oh, actually, no, give me the better, that building. Okay.
Gorbad, Iron Claw.
Okay, you marched. 3 turns so I can get the Broken Tusk Mob back. I think until... I think to make sure that we're not, like, low on units, let's go ahead and grab the Teeth Robbers. Actually, I can go over to this little bastard and switch out some of his units.
War boss, innit?
In it!
Boss of them night goblins.
Oops.
Great and powerful war.
I want the Colossus. We could drop a orc unit for that.
Punch around it gets.
Ready for bossing?
No, I fucked that up. That's alright.
Here's what you're gonna do.
Alright, this is all looking good.
This is my land.
Oh, you're all healed up.
Wyvern's teeth.
I want you on this side of the pass.
Who should we zap?
Alright, good. I'm really hoping Prague falls here soon, but we'll see what happens.
River WAAAGH!
So Rising, thank you for the super chat. Do you think we'll ever see black or dark-skinned elves or dwarfs? The new roleplay elf book I would like to see, but I doubt will happen. So, I think it is very, very unlikely that you're going to see elves with like different skin tones. The elves of Warhammer kind of have a whole thing about like the way that their anatomy works is supposed to be like a very strange magical thing that interacts with the world in very, very different ways. Dwarfs, I think it would not be that unusual to see Dawi of like darker skin tones if they're in notably different parts of the world. You probably wouldn't see it in the World's Edge Mountains. It would need to be somewhere further away. Now, in Age of Sigmar, I think that you will see all of those things. In Warhammer Fantasy, probably not. I would be surprised to see it. It's not impossible, but I would not expect it. Unless we go somewhere like very dramatically different from where we've been in the past. Would probably be what I would say that.
Right.
Because like I mean we do have like elves that are of like a very notably different color, but they don't work in the way that what you're asking is. It's it's not the same. Because those elves are the anointed, but their skin is like ebony. It's not like a darker complexion. It's like their skin is literally gone like just completely dark, due to mutation, as opposed to like a natural phenomena due to living somewhere else in the world. But like, because I remember having a discussion with Andy about like elves literally cannot sunburn. Like the way their cells work, the things that would, result in changing of skin doesn't, like elves just don't work like that. I do think there's a very, very, very high likelihood we're going to see a lot of different kinds of humans. Dwarfs, I don't know. Dwarfs would because dwarfs live underground, I would say probably not. It would have to be a very exotic group of dwarfs. It would need to be a very, very unique group of dwarfs, just because dwarfs are almost entirely universally an underground species. So for them to have like different skin tones would require something very different, because they would need to be exposed to the sun, so that they change over time. That being said, I am pretty sure, like pretty damn sure, there are dwarfs that are more like dark skin, not like, none of them, you would probably not, like notably more tan in color. I don't know if I would go so far as to say that it would be dramatically different looking, but I vaguely recall there being like some differences between dwarfs from certain holds, in that, or like when you're dealing with like dwarf rangers, some of them will be notably different. We're forgetting that the WAAAGH, well, the WAAAGH are like ashen skin, like they have gray skin, in a really, which is very kind of freaky looking. They don't have like normal healthy skin tones, because of the corruption of Hashit and the fact that the place where they live is almost perpetually covered in ash storms, and like great, like gouts of pollution. It's quite rare for them to have anything that you would describe in any remote sense as like healthy looking. Almost everything about them is going to look like very strange and odd. Like the only time you would see exotic skin tones among Chaos Dwarfs would be due to mutation as opposed to environment. But, like I said, not to say those things can't happen. It's not something that I recall off the top of my head being a thing, but that doesn't mean it isn't a thing. It just means I don't recall that off the top of my head.
Wanna kill something? You do what I tell you. I take care of the big stuff, and we win this good. So you're there, now, go smash some heads. Shaman. Use me. You're it, fuck ya.
Alright, orcs are doing their job.
Bring us to battle. Gorbad Iron Claw. Gorbad, the war boss. Our voice. Moving fast. Ready. Here we go. Make my spell strong.
I hate this so much. There's so many just ranged garbage. It's just fast cab. Just insane amounts of fast cab. It's all Outriders. It's nothing but Outriders. This is my personal hell.
I'll show you moves. Shifting.
Archers, get moving. I'm gonna need you on the front lines.
Simon, feel the power. Where's the scrap?
Reinforcements are arriving. Great. Yeah, the Teeth Robbers can finish them off.
Jump righteous.
I need y'all heading towards the front lines, my dudes. Oh, nope, not the good wyvern. Thank you.
Here we go.
Gonna try and catch them before they spread out too much.
Level through.
Where's my wizard? Get a big old foot there. You lot, go after that guy.
I've got that plan. Gorbad the strongest. Let's fight.
Okay, we're slowly boxing them all in. Make yourself useful.
War forever.
God, I hate chasing these units around. Miserable.
Company. Oh, what's that?
Was that army losses? Oh my god.
Let's fight. More boy bigots. Who and I clobber. This is the thing.
Absolutely fucking ridiculous. I hated everything about that. I hated everything about that. Oh, there's a Blaine ship. Yeah, get rid of that. Oh god, this is way too much just range, just garbage. If I were looking to make the Hobgoblin colony for Total War, how would you represent mobile cities? Would you want them work more like ogre camps or coast shipbuilding? Oh, definitely coast shipbuilding. I would want to make them pseudo hordes. Not because the Ogre Kingdom camps move and then stationary, right? For Hobgoblins, you would want to represent their cities being truly mobile. They never stop. They're always on the move. They're always riding to the next place. They're always never staying in one place, because you know, to sit in one place and to just stay is death. You want to constantly be on the move. So I would very, very much want it to be much more like shipbuilding. Dank Matter, thank you for the super chat. Tragically, I won't be around to catch the collab with Pancreas, but I'm ecstatic about it happening nonetheless. Keep up the good work. Well, thank you. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Have I seen Games Workshop took down the map? Yes, I saw they took it down. I don't think it's been confirmed why they took it down. I would say it would make a lot of sense for it to be because they used a fan map without crediting or paying the author, which is super shitty, and they shouldn't do that. Like, GW should know better. So I very much hope that's something that they like. I hope they take care of it. I'll just leave it at that. I hope they deal with it and make sure that Alfred gets the credit that he deserves, because he does deserve credit.
The supreme war boss.
For
Here we go.
you know, making all that.
WAAAGH!
Unachievable.
What do you want? You're the boss.
Right to yeah. Munching time, boys. Maybe I will. Certainly will.
We finally punched through all of the Empire's armies in the area.
Get ready.
Good fucking grief. Okay, we lost a unit of Orc boys. Or, Orc error boys. I don't know what the other thing I lost was. Oh, I lost another rock lobber. That's what it was. Okay, so we can drop
This
the
is no place for weaklings.
Chief Robbers as well and get all that.
I feed. They still good.
And very close to ALTDORF, which is great.
War boss of the Iron Claw tribe.
Just gotta keep up our aggression. Karl Franz is back already. Of course he is. So we're gonna try and sneak up on him a bit here. Not, we don't want to get too close though.
The tribe's ready. What a sucking it do you want?
Eye Gouger, you're just gonna keep going this way. Wow, the Night Goblin Shamans are leveling up so fast. Actually, Gork will fix it. It'll be really good.
Having you, great shaman.
Yeah, let's get Dr. Geezer.
You look.
I could. Why is Scar Bloodbath way down here? Okay.
So what?
We could take the fight to
Not in this world or the
Virus.
other.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Metal is nothing. Now, Mark's cooking.
Mark's cooking. We'll leave it. Bye.
Wild.
As we just continue to just mess things up down here.
Power of the war.
The goal is legitimately though to get peace with her, and then I can get the hell out of here.
Proper mystic stuff.
I will hear your plea.
But she is still happy to fight me, at least for the a good bit.
Right.
Okay. I think we're safe to grab some Savage Orc Boar Boy Biggins now, which is going to take 2 turns. We can upgrade our stuff in Skaven Blight. Things are looking pretty good. I've got 8 more turns to take the fight to Altdorf, but our economy's looking great. I think we can get like a non-emergency themed army. Oh, right, we're gonna get a Grimgor Ironhide army. That'll be fun. What are the differences between regular trolls and stone trolls? In game, stone trolls are a more elite version. They have higher armor, better stats overall. Oh, he actually caught me. Okay, let's fucking go, Franz. So stone trolls have better armor, better damage. They have innate magic resistance, and due to their stony hides, they also have higher missile resistance. So the big thing is that they're very tanky. It's very difficult to do any meaningful damage to them. Regular trolls don't have all those extra defenses. Breakskid, thank you very much for the super chat. Why are Famir shown some art being orc sized? Because of that's their old art. So way back in the day, so like super far back, the Famir were much less. The Famir had more. They were like infantry sized back in the day. If you go see like their original artwork from, I want to say it would have been Warhammer Fantasy 3rd edition, maybe like 2nd edition. I don't know exactly how far back it would have been, but it would have been a ways back. But essentially, way back in the day, they were a infantry sized force. But then as the editions evolved and they got more of a unique identity, this eventually led to them becoming, they evolved into being like full-on monstrous infantry sized, which was obviously a pretty dramatic change for them. A good change, though, I would say, in my personal opinion. But yeah, just depending on like when you look at them, compared to when you look at them compared to what we have nowadays, that is what you see. They used to be quite a bit smaller, and that just is the way it be sometimes. I'd like to run over here and start spirit leeching Karl Franz as much as I can. Y'all are gonna run ahead and go do some harass. He doesn't have that many war machines coming in, so that's good. Yeah, I am very fond of the redesign the Famir got for the redesign they got for Forge World, which made them notably larger and more fierce in a lot of ways. Alright, we're just gonna start pinging Franz for damage. I wish our range was longer. Oh! I'm just gonna run over here and fart out some squigs and run away. My war boss over here.
Show us the enemy!
Ow, what the fuck? Yeah, y'all cut them off.
I will.
I hate that the AI force pats. It is very annoying.
I agree. Please, Stoppin!
Y'all go harass over here.
I want to see blood.
Can you get away from them, please? I'm probably gonna have to redeploy how I did this. Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna redo my deployment because I don't really like how I did my deployment there. I do not like this map for this particular army because the AI always sits at the very, very far back and it's a pain in the ass. It's better for me to come around to this corner here. But if you're looking for a lore difference between... I got distracted again. If you're looking for a lore difference between trolls and stone trolls, trolls adapt to their environment based on what they eat. So if a troll lives in an environment for long enough and they consume enough of certain materials, they will change. So for instance, stone trolls live in like valleys, mountains, caves, stuff like that, and they will end up literally eating rocks. Like they will just start to consume a just staggering amount of boulders and rocks and all that jazz. And it eventually will result in them changing rather significantly, which gives us the absolute joy and delight that is stone trolls, where the stone affects their body by giving them this very scaly, rock-hard hide as their body adapts to their environment, not only in a sense of like almost kind of like camouflage, but also in that it literally just starts to take on properties of the materials around them. This is why like river trolls have like aquatic, you know, they've got like fins and they're like horrifically disgusting smelling, and they are able to vomit a much more particularly nasty form of troll bile, because as they kind of evolved to adapt to their environment, it produced a species of troll that has some really fucking gross, I don't know, I wouldn't say mutation, but alterations would probably be the best way to look at it. Which is neat. Positions you gets. Because this makes it where the AI can't sneak up on me with his superior numbers, because my god, he's got me outnumbered. But that's why I like your Norse trolls can become ice trolls. The ice trolls of Norska, because they live in those frosty ice environments. You have your river trolls, which are adapted to freshwater sources of water. You have your stone trolls, which are adapted to caverns and valleys and mountains. You have chaos trolls, which have adapted to life in the chaos waste or in especially corrupt areas. There are myths and rumors out there that are more than likely true about things like lava trolls, which live in and around volcanic areas, with like notable volcanic eruptions and deposits and stuff. So trolls are incredibly adaptive. Like in many ways, that's why they get along with greenskins so well. Greenskins are also an incredibly adaptive species. They're very hardy. Jungle trolls? Well, you'd probably just call them like forest trolls, but yeah, theoretically, the forest trolls could exist. Trolls don't seem to do particularly well in like a forest environment. That doesn't seem to work super well for them, because it's relatively rare to see trolls in like heavily forested areas, because they end up being heavily challenged by other species that seem to have more natural advantages to those environments, if that makes sense. Aren't trolls pretty incompatible with fire? Yes, burning is definitely very, very bad for trolls. It messes with their regeneration. So if you had true volcano trolls, for instance, it is very likely that their biology would be challenged by that. They would probably be somewhat similar to bile trolls. Bile trolls have like really horrible diseases in their systems. And the diseases that the bile trolls suffer from make their regeneration not as good as it should be. Their regeneration suffers quite heavily. I really want to shoot these war wagons, but they're not in range. Well, we're just gonna have to scoot up.
Show that black or power.
Ready! Aim everything! Warp cannon lighting!
War and battle.
There we go. No, not you. Oh, those mortars are really annoying. I hate how long range his mortars are. Can y'all die, please? Okay. Good fucking riches. Oh, great. He's got the hammer of the witches, too.
Biggest and toughest. Show that black or power. Killing time.
We obey! Breaking net!
Okay, now we start messing with Franz.
The best. On it, lads.
Here's the place! Rank of death! Power of river! On it! To eat my Iron Claw!
Right then. Horses equipped to it.
Let's fight! Stab up! Fast and sneaky! Strength of death!
Gorga Greats.
Alright, we're starting to grind through here. Let's bring our plate clock catapults back a bit.
Moving fast! Go on then! The lads are ready! Let's scrap! Let's scrap!
I'd like to clear off this flank, but yeah. We're making progress. Make sure I chase off this guy.
What orders?
Yeah, y'all should have free reign to hit him now.
Biggest and choppies! Yeah! Show us the enemy!
Alright, we're starting to chew through things here.
Wolf Riders!
Looks like he's fallen back in several places.
We ready, Gorbad? Rip them apart!
Let's start bullying different groups over here. We get that captain? We did get that captain. Hell yeah.
Let's get some points!
Alright, I'm gonna fly over this way. Our poor play clock catapult's taking a beat.
Murder! Kill! Ready! Moving fast!
Okay, let's go shut down all those war machines.
What you want? What cannon lighting? Boss is me! Aim for the skies! Firing for the boss!
Put you over here.
Who can we stop? Gonna kill him! Let's swear!
I'm gonna shut down all those war machines. Where's my boss? Oh, he's fighting me. Drop some more ammo.
Yes, yes!
Summon some squigs to get into all the great swords.
I'm ready!
We're gonna buff them.
Goblins! We ain't better than them! Study time! What orders? Doom Diver cowbolts!
Okay, Doom Divers are doing great. River Troll Hag, y'all, you just stay focused on old Franzy. Let's get the Stone Trolls on Franz. Alright, looks like we've shut down all the enemy war machines. That's good. You lot are needed out this way. I'm gonna land on and eat this general if I can. These Cobra greatswords? No, they're regular greatswords. Okay. Just gonna keep Spear Leech and Franz. Best thing we can do. Use the squigs to mess up his charge. You lot come this way, because he's mainly coming from this direction now. Warp lightning cannon, and plate block catapults and all this. Let's start focusing over here. Big boss, some more squigs. I'm gonna drop more ammo on our Doom Divers, send in the squigs. How dare you attack my giant river troll hag?
Raise your choppers!
Alright, we're pushing them back. Goblin Wolf Riders did their job. Karl Franz is dead. Now we push this way. I'm gonna go East Marchers. Start just dropping spells like nobody's business. There's army losses. That's what we like to see. Really hope we get the lore of trolls at some point. I'd love to see the lore of trolls. Alright, I don't think we're gonna pursue too much, because he chased us. So I think we're just gonna kinda peace out here. BFG 40K, thank you for the super chat. If you could only add one new race to the game, not counting Dogs of War, which we know are coming, what race would you like and why? My pick would be the Naga of Koresh. Oh, that's so hard. Only one? I mean, choosing between End and Koresh is a feels bad man. Like that is a full-on feels bad man. I don't like it. That's an unfair decision because it feels like if you're gonna do one, you have to do the other. Honestly, if I had to pick one race besides the Dogs of War to bring into the game, honest to goodness, I would pick Araby. I would want Araby as the thing that was given to me. Because I feel like Araby would be such a big deal to have brought back into the setting, and like receive like genuine focus instead of just kind of like a instead of it just being added, or just sort of like vaguely hanging out somewhere nearby, being given like the full treatment, you know, the full like, oh yeah, no, we're gonna make a full playable thing out of these guys. That'd be it, man. Like that'd be the dream for me. Would be seeing Araby come to like full fruition, getting their Warmaster roster, but then like updating it with new things that make sense. Like the Incarnate Elementals, for instance. And just letting them come crashing in as just the kick-ass faction I know they would be, would just be amazing. Like I would love that so much. Because I think if they were to do it, I genuinely think they would be one of the coolest fucking factions in the game. Like I would be so fucking excited for Araby. Like End and Koresh, I feel like if you're gonna give me one of them, you have to give me both of them. So like if one of the restrictions is like, oh, you can only pick one faction, my response is gonna be, oh, well in that case I'm gonna go with Araby, because especially because like if I'm getting Dogs of War, then Araby is the next thing that I would probably genuinely want the most, because it would bring me unspeakable levels of joy to see them get their day in the sun that they deserve. Really and truly. Like, oh man, I can't even imagine how cool they'd be. Like I have a video up on my channel about it, about like what could Araby be, and I'm really proud of that video, and I think that if we got that, it would be like super fucking hype. But I know that if CA was given the chance, they could take them to the next level, and it would just be It'd be amazing, dude. It'd be so fucking amazing.
See it, kill it, move it fast. Got my chopper. Simon. Feel the power. Make my spell strong. Show that black on power. Here we go. Rock. Switch system. Get there. Out of the wall. It's ready. Go on. Hurry up. Here we go. Simon. Ready. Moving fast. I'll do it. Feel the power. What's the plan, Iron Claw? Killing time! The big war! Let's get him! Dogs for the war is here! The Black Hawks will win!
Eh, it was a little bit from the fire, not too bad.
Gorbad, the war boss!
I assume Elspeth is dead. I don't see her anywhere. Alright. Gorbad's so fast.
There's something special. Use me. Let's do this. Wah! Thank you. Where's my ball? Ready your bags. Gorbad, Iron Claw, ready! See my gaze! Rushing! This way! A proper idea!
I really want those war wagons to die, please and thank you. Anything we can do to make chasing this army down in the future easier is good in my book. Do I know if hobgoblins ride wolves that are different to goblin wolf riders? So depending on what Games Workshop is willing to use, there are two kinds of mounts associated with the hobgoblins. The ones that we know the most about are the giant wolves, which are more than likely, if you got down into the nitty gritty of it, the hobgoblin giant wolves would probably be a slightly different species than the, or like subspecies. A different breed, we'll say, than the regular giant wolves. However, there's also a creature called a hobhound that is very, very, very heavily associated with the hobgoblins, obviously in the name. And hobhounds are more like they're more like the wargs from the Lord of the Rings movie. So if, you go watch the Two Towers and the wargs as the big like almost hyena dog things, and they're like really fucking big. those are very likely what hophounds would be like. Just really big, fucking scary things that would be much nastier than giant wolves. But there would probably be like less of them. I'll let my cavalry deal with this.
Check out my weapon. Arrow boys.
Got a light.
Better. Yeah, yeah. Kill the kids. Time for slaughtering. Biggest ruining door. Someone's ready. Gorbad on your claw. The war flows in me. Slaughter.
Hold your damn fire, stupid ass rock lovers.
Ruining storm. Ready. Biggest ruining storm. Black is the new green. Let's get out. I'm ready. Moving fast. Whoa. Things are gonna get weirder. This is the thing. Let's do this.
Here we go.
Simon.
Fight men! Fight for our
Feel
right
the
to live!
power. The Black Orcs will win. Ready. That's good. Spell smash. Gorbad, the war boss. Simon. Gonna headbutt ya. Power of the war.
What?
Simon. Gotta smash the room.
We will kill them all!
Simon.
We are covered in orc blood!
Let's do this. Simon. Dork's foot for them.
I hate when they run off the board too fast. Satch.
I got the plan. Biggest, brutalist orc. Oh, watcha! What you want? Arrow boys. Gorbad, Iron Claw. Here's something special. Let me help you. Feel the power. Gorbad's the strongest. War forever.
Are the summoned wyverns permanent? No, they degrade eventually. But you get 3 of them, and they last for a good while. I mean, considering wyverns are kind of squishy, you know, they wouldn't be that much better if they lasted the whole thing. Just tuned in. If I created a cryptocurrency, what would I call it? I would never create a cryptocurrency. Ever. Never in a million years. If you ever see anything involving me and a crypto, if you ever see me like supporting or creating or talking positively about cryptocurrency, it is an imposter. Shoot them. That is not me. That is a skinwalker pretending to be me. Do not allow him to get away with me.
Now they'll see.
Strike him down. It is that is a foul imposter.
Fine.
I would quite literally never.
Anything you say.
This is my land.
Unachievable.
What you want?
Block Smash should actually be very good on this army.
This is the plan. And this is the second plan. This trick works wonders. Top.
I love when I can just eat them. Oh, the amount of death we're causing the Empire is just delightful. I'm gonna inch closer here. I have a quest to raid this region, so we might as well park our big ass here for a bit.
Great shaman!
Great shaman! Okay, he's got 2 armies coming down on me,
I don't care for this order.
but they're not that good. So I say bring it on. Good job, my dear. Oh, you're level 20. Hooray, she can't die. She's spooky. Nice. Nothing like an immortal giant river troll hag to mess things up. Alright, I think the time has come for us to focus our efforts on good old ALTDORF.
What a zugginette do you want? Boss of them night goblins.
An affront to Orion.
Your face is a front to an Orion. Wait, never mind. Let's see. So for Gorbad's army, is there anyone... We want to... Yeah, we want to finish maxing out scrap. God, that was expensive. Woo! We almost have a fully scrapped up army. That's kind of wild. Oh, I shouldn't have done that because I'm going to replace one of these pig boy units with the ROR. But well, okay, that was a waste of like 160 scrap, but whatever. We're getting a lot of scrap though. Like we're doing very, very well in our scrap economy. How long till Grimgore's back? One more turn. Though I'm probably gonna have to redo his skill tree, so we're probably not gonna get him back right away. How do people hunt spores after dealing greenskins? We don't really know. That's not something that's very well detailed. like, it's not super well explained how Greenskins spores work, because it seems like they're only able to set up in specific kinds of environments. Like, it's not something that easily thrives. They seem to require, like, specific types of climate, usually like darker spaces, things like that. So yeah, I don't really know. One would guess that you would want to go around and like burn down as much stuff as possible. So like take fire, make sure the big thing is clear out their dung. So burn all the bodies, find any like piles of greenskin dung, make sure that all gets absolutely burned. But I would imagine the real answer would be copious amounts of fire. Like, too much fire would not be a realistic concern. Grimgore Ironhide. Oh, you have a terrible skill tree. Well, bye. He'll be back in a few turns. Boss, I think you're in the clear to go ahead and, like, claim Waldenhof.
The tribe's ready. Oh, yes.
I'm the Supreme War Boss. Attack! Yes! Have fun, boys! Invasion's done proper. Wanna join the tribe? Prove it. Gonna take the long walk, lads.
Alright, now we beeline for ALTDORF.
Unworkable.
River go in next.
This army is essentially unstoppable, so that's nice.
What you want?
Where'd that elf army go?
Running! Heading out! This way!
Strange.
Going! Night Gobbo War Boss!
Maybe Queek killed them? Odd.
Yes? Let's get stabby!
Yay, Nolan has an actual garrison now. Good, good. I don't know who you are. Die. What would have happened if the Warhammer planet survived? The end times? Like, are you asking if the end times had happened, what would have happened to the planet? I mean, the most likely answer is it would have been an absolute fucking hellhole. Like, it probably would have been a just miserable, terrible, awful place. Just the absolute fucking worst you could imagine. I do not think it would be a good place to be or live or visit or interact with in any way, shape, or form. Like, it would not be somewhere I would recommend going. Because chaos would have just, like, most of the planet would have been ruined. A significant amount of the oceans would be corrupted by, like, insane amounts of warpstone that fell from the sky when Morslid blew up. The sun can't really penetrate, like, the amount of dust. Like, it'd basically be a nuclear winter coming up. It'd be bad. It would be awful. It would be so terrible. Could global warming irradiate the Norskins? You say that like the Norskins are not already irradiated.
What's cooking?
Oh, nice. Yeah, I'll take Gork. Give me some extra boofs.
What now? If I say enough, that's enough!
Wow, we're getting 2,000 gold a turn from raiding near ALTDORF.
Fresh meat for death. I'll take him out, boss.
Nicely done.
Now's the time.
No.
And we're just gonna keep blowing places up with this guy. Because if he keeps blowing places up, he's gonna get lots and lots and lots of juicy scrap for our army. Armies. Yes! Kislev has fallen! Oh, baby. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. Kislev has collapsed. It's happening. It's happening. My spider boss can finally burst through all this shit. Chaos has won. Oh, how wonderful. Good job, Chaos.
I'm the best. On the way. Moving out. Getting it done.
It's really looking like the Wood Elves have already spent a lot of their oomph, so to speak.
You Gork?
You Gork. Ah, that was a very generous auto resolve. I'll take it though. So we got the big lads, we got the boys. Why don't we start working on your... Let's make you good at running away, should we need to do that. Our giant river troll hag, we want her to be... I think a bit... let's give her a bit more leadership and speed. Our savage arc biz boss will give a point to mentor. You are interesting. You're actually not a bad big boss. Why don't you go join good old Grimgor when he gets out here? Reinforce my various holdings here. Sure, that's fine. We need to start building more armies. Nurgling, how you doing? Hello. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Have I played the new Vermintide map? No, I haven't yet. I need to. So this is the Empire's last stand. Boris Todbringer is all that stands between me and ALTDORF. And honestly, I'm not that impressed with what I see. Especially because I'm in Raiden stance, so my army's even tougher than it already was. I mean, look at this sexiness. Most of my units are maxed out. Scrap. What man can stop such reckless orc? However, we're gonna have to wait till next time for this one. because I need to take care of some things. And Lorebeards will be starting before you know it. So I have to go take care of a number of things. So I think that's where we're gonna sadly have to end it for today. So I can prepare for Lorebeard's later tonight. Sail the ship. If CA hired you to design Lore of Trolls, what kind of spells would I make? I would literally just adapt the spells from the Arcane Journal for the Greenskins. So Arcane Tome for the Orcs and Goblins has the Lore of Trolls at the very, very back. Okay, maybe not the very, very back, but close to the very, very back. So Lore of Troll Magic. So it's got 6 spells in it. So I would just adapt those spells. And then its lore signature ability I would take the signature spell and make it into a signature passive. But the spells are, you have Acidic Bile, which is supposed to be a area of effect explosion. So I'd probably just make that an explosion spell. So Acidic Bile would probably be like an explosion spell that you target over an area and deals good armor piercing damage. Troll Brains is supposed to be a debuff, or a hex, so I would make Troll Brains a debuff that lowers enemy leadership by a good amount. Ravenous Recourse is a buff, so I would make it where the Ravenous Recourse spell is a large AoE buff that gives a big speed and charge bonus buff to allied units in range. Fetid Whirlpool is a big vortex spell, so I would make that a big vortex spell where you cast it and it creates like a big whirlpool of just nasty gross shit that moves around the battlefield a bit, causing stuff like damage and debuffs. Torrent of Filth is supposed to be a flame template spell, so I would do the exact same thing, just make it a template spell where it rips along and deals some good damage. And then the big one is Rapid Regeneration, which is supposed to heal an allied unit but give them the flammable trait. I would do the exact same thing, make it a buff spell that you target it on an enemy unit and it makes them heal a good amount of health, but gives them flammable while the spell's active. But anyway, thank you all so much for joining me this afternoon. I do apologize for the rather abrupt ending, but I've also gotta take my mother to physical therapy because she's still recovering from surgery. So I've just got some stuff I gotta take care of, which unfortunately means that I just gotta wrap up for now. That being said, worry not, I am going to send you guys on some raids real quick, and I'm very happy to see Anticity is streaming, so why don't I just carry on y'all's Total War goodies and send you over to Anticity. I think that'll work great. So do tell him I said hello, but he's playing, I don't know what he's doing. I think he's up to some Dark Elf shenanigans. So please do tell him I said hello, and I'm gonna get out of here for the day. Don't forget that, please, in about Anticity, there we go. In roughly 3 hours, we'll be doing Lorebeards over on the Lawhammer YouTube and Twitch channels. That's Andy Law's channel. The Lawhammer channel is where we will be doing our Lorebeards episode with good old Pancreas No Work. So if that sounds interesting to you, please mark that on your calendar or mark the alert. Make sure to tell you for it to alert you when we're about to go live over on the Lawhammer YouTube and Twitch channels. So please take care. I'll see you guys later, and bye-bye.